worse. How have Oh,
I really want a glass of thick white stuff.
milk
Milk.
is a very
Mm,
Milk, yum. Yes, it's live.
I know.
It's live. I did it. I
first
managed to
take,
figure
first
it out.
try, people. This was
Alright.
the
We
first
we
attempt.
take one.
Is there any point in introducing now? Is that it, or is it just?
I'm Riley. You probably know this. I'm the sexiest one out of the Dooby boys.
let's just get it over with. Just, hello.
I'm Josh.
This was a joke.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
Riley didn't stream it.
Shut up, please.
Well, no, Josh, he streamed it the first time. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
I'm fucking brain that.
So I've got a few questions to kick off this stream.
Oh,
So how big is your dick? I'm joking.
Media.
big
Ah,
enough.
I knew it. Right, so, you two both like video games. I know this because, you know, we've been friends for a while now.
Okay.
So, in regards to, like, story of a video game, what is your favourite video game story? Like,
Oh,
what's your favourite game that has a good story? Like, for example, mine is Red Dead Redemption 2.
okay.
So,
I don't-
what's
Mm.
yours?
I've got a couple though. That's the issue. So like
Well, divorce them.
most recently, it's Persona 5.
Persona 5.
But like in general, at the moment, The Witcher is a very good game.
Is that the
The Witcher
Netflix
3.
series?
No, it was a game before it became a series.
I'm pretty sure
And it
there's
was
a book of
and
it.
there was a book before it came a game. Yeah.
Yeah, but same thing.
Same thing. What about you, Josh? What's your
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3? Nice.
Thank you. Not being a normie and picking 4 because everyone picks goddamn 4.
I've played 4. I've played 4 multiple times, and it's
Yeah. It's just not on the same level as 3. I get 4 has like mods and stuff, but 3 is just a lot more like character based, I'd say.
it develops your story more than it does in the 4, because in 4 you can do whatever you want. 3 is mainly story based, so
And 3 also has actual consequences to whatever you. It's not like the Telltale thing where it's like you're like so and so remember that. Wait, what did you say? It's actually like you need to worry about stuff
or else.
around. Speaking of Bethesda, I'm like modding my Skyrim right now because I can. It's free.
On it, Skyrim in VR is amazing.
Is it though?
Flexing.
It's not.
I mean, like the
I want to get Skyrim VR. If I first VR game I want to get is either the Half-Life one or Skyrim.
More VR.
Yeah, because I've always like remember playing Skyrim since I was like
A wee
6.
lad.
Wee lads, yeah.
growing up in the Irish farms.
Yeah,
Don't.
going up to the Irish farm, I yelled at a horse and got kicked in the jaw. Yeah. Tried to
Yeah.
throw Dara a cow, went nowhere.
After being kicked in the face, you went up into your room and started in Skyrim.
Yeah, I couldn't walk, so I thought, fuck it, I'll walk in this game.
And that's stories of Jack's life, right there.
And that's how I mentioned my other kids. I got kicked in the face by a cow and yelled at some dragons.
Of course.
You gotta think about it though, like the whole thing about Skyrim is he just yells at the dragons, that's all it is.
For sure.
No, he also shoots them down with magical hands.
His
Yes.
magic cans.
Yeah, no, he's jazz hands with lightning.
Mr. Hand.
Imagine new destruction skill, jazz hands, just wave your hands, they go flying out the sky.
It's like distraction level 100, and you just jazz hand.
99% of stress right now.
So we've covered our favourite offline, well, story mode games. What about online games?
Online get oh, that's actually a good one because I've like at the moment online wise, I don't actually know because there's a lot of like different types of games. Because like online wise, because Rainbow is entirely online. I love Rainbow, but like if it comes to like gameplay and online, I'm Monster Hunter because I've again childhood and shit, and I'm a bit biased, but.
Mm. What about you, Josh? Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Really.
Sounds about right.
That was a slip up. Sorry.
But you're not going to live that one down, you know. Like, Riley will hold you for that, but the entire life.
What the burp?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you heard it.
I didn't hear it. Josh, I felt it. You don't understand.
Thought I burped away from the mic.
Well,
There's no
apparently not.
escaping the mic.
The mic will follow
Gotcha.
you.
What,
It's always
what a lad.
there.
Hear it, run from it. The mic always comes.
Oh yeah.
Endgame. That was Endgame. It's just not Thanos. It's a fucking microphone chasing some bitches
Yeah, a microphone with a giant glove.
with a giant. What did it cost? My SSP.
So, moving on to more serious matters, this whole coronavirus thing. What are your opinions on it? Because people say that
I'm
it could have
living
been
a dream.
really. Well, I mean,
I don't have to see anyone. I don't have to go outside. It's what I do on the weekends.
I mean, you can't go outside if you're dead. I think that's a proven fact there.
well, I mean, the fact is, like, it's not if you
Depends.
have to. You don't have to go outside anyway. I mean, now
have you seen
can't go
that
outside.
documentary? It's called The Walking Dead.
Ah,
My favourite documentary.
Yeah, so people go outside when they're dead.
that's.
Do you think like war films are just like war films is really long kill cams?
Yes.
That's right. That was random, but like yeah, I'm not wrong. War films is really overly long kill cams.
So, what are wars then? Like actual wars, like
Play
Vietnam
of
War.
game.
Like, so that's the video game itself, even though they've been going on for years
Play
before.
of the game.
Play.
Brezhnev.
Play. Well, this whole coronavirus thing, people have been saying that it could have been prevented if China actually spoke up about it when it first was released. Sounds like a game.
But no, it started like last year, didn't it?
Yeah, in December or end of November, that sort of time. That's what I've looked at through my research. But I could
Why?
be wrong.
One Google search, you all know.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but who wants to be the cause of letting a world pandemic out? Like, oh yeah, by the way, we're all gonna die.
Me, I would love that, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, I would love that as
I
well.
would. I would do that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but we're not countries, so we have to think of the children, to be honest. Oh yeah,
Oh,
speaking of
Switzerland.
children, the one-child policy. Right, I mean, China hasn't exactly had its highs of.
Excuse me.
Did a bomb just go off?
Yeah, I felt that one. I can hear myself. Who am I hearing myself in?
Not me,
Riley.
Riley.
What?
Ah. Oh wait, it stopped. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that's because I did something and yeah, shut up.
He did something. No comment. I love how this is going from like a political debate.
Yes.
I like The Witcher, so what about China?
So, China. It's a nice place. They like bats.
No, it's not.
It is a nice place. I mean, have you been
Yeah,
there?
if you want to die.
I mean, I haven't been there, but like, no, actually, their whole their whole situation has been resolved. It's the rest of the world that is fucked at the moment.
You see them
Yeah.
laughing. No, I had
They
a
thought-
conspiracy. I had a conspiracy. This whole thing was just like the government schemes to make children wash their hands.
Fuck.
People have been saying that it's a way to control the population of the
Happening
world.
again.
Excuse me, Riley.
Happening again, man.
What's happening again?
Well,
Fuzz.
you sound like you're wearing a really woolly jumper, and you're in and out.
It scares me how accurate that is, you know.
That's probably because I am, in fact, in a woolly jumper.
And keep your mic still.
Oh, so we have 2 viewers at the moment of this podcast.
That's
It's probably the most I've ever had in a fucking stream, let alone a podcast. Hello, everyone that has decided. Oh wait, no, I take that back. There's 3. That's like.
Oh, 3 people.
That's like.
So is it just us? Is that all it is?
Yeah, probably, to be honest.
No, I don't know. Wait.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh. I was wondering why you went awkwardly silent.
We heard a very intense wait, and I think, yeah.
So I was thinking of getting the important, like, deep stuff out of the way first, because when Stanley joins, is not going to be serious. But I think
we can all agree that once
I don't
we need
think
to, like-
anyone's taking this seriously.
we need to, like, tell him straight up, because he will just yell a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
like, he needs to be careful of what he says.
I'm sitting here in a star grey jumper, a jacket, blanket.
I am here in my igloo.
I'm here sitting in the dark talking to some people.
Myself.
Yeah, I'm actually talking to myself. By the way,
way,
Jack and Josh aren't actually here. It's just me. I'm doing voice impressions of all of them.
Man,
They're very
I wonder I
accurate.
sound really weird.
Oh wow.
Mine are some coffee.
If you notice that none of us have been speaking over each other, that's because I'm voice acting all of them.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I stand
Man.
corrected. I've got a very talented stomach. That's what I have.
I'm sorry, what? Riley talks through his like intestines. It makes sense, we promise.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think that like when your stomach like rumbles, like when you're hungry and your stomach goes off, it's just crying for help at a certain point.
To be honest, I don't actually know what this podcast is at this point.
That.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, somebody
So-
actually got that sick and tired of actually listening to us that they've left the podcast.
Sorry. I
You know
ran
what?
downstairs and it's really dark down here, and I had a pair of sunglasses on. I almost went front flipping over the sofa.
That would have been a very funny video.
Sorry, it's really dark.
Josh, what were you recording? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, like, think of the views.
Think of the viewers. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, 3 people again. And
Hi, 3 people.
that's like 3 more than I expected. To be honest,
I
that's
expected
4
much.
more than I expected.
Riley's going to minus views, people. This is serious.
Who's fucking peeing in a bottle?
Sorry,
Josh can't be asked the wall because that's it.
no, I can't be bothered to take my earphones out. No.
I have a bad feeling you're actually just taking a piss right now.
No, I was running the tap.
Okay.
Yeah, running the tap in his bedroom. I mean, like, who has a fucking tap in their bedroom?
Me.
Josh.
Who doesn't have a? Why is there lettuce stuck to the back of the fridge?
Who has a fridge in their bedroom?
Me.
Josh. Get on the.
Okay, this has turned into an ASMR podcast.
I was gonna say, you know what would really bring up the views?
Hello.
it working?
I'm sorry. We're not back in the war, and you don't have to speak over comms.
Are you relaxed?
Right. Be quiet and listen very closely.
Okay. Yeah, shut up.
No.
That is a no from me. Just a disclaimer. I'm not with any of these at the moment. We're all in our separate houses. That's why we're using Discord to talk to each other. Social distancing for the win.
However, I have been coughing all day, and I am concerned.
Can you imagine coughing?
Well, you know what they're telling us to do? Just cough into your armpit.
Wait, what if there's people that are sexually aroused by armpits? And like,
well, then
they cough into their armpit, and then somebody fucks them in the armpit, and then they get like corona.
I think that's actually a thing.
Is
and
it?
do you know, like, we may have people that are watching that are younger.
I don't really give a fuck, to be honest.
Exactly. That's the point.
We've all seen a willy, Josh.
I mean, if they can't handle me talking about tallywhackers,
Not just call a podger a
You know.
tallywhacker.
okay, Callum's just said that. Okay, so Callum's admitted that he's sexually aroused by fucking armpits. Oh, hi Sam. I didn't think that you'd actually join because this is a big
Brian.
conversation. I'm joking. Love you really. JK, that's no homo. Oh, he's my friend Sam. He's a nice guy.
Okay.
You should subscribe to his channel.
Did you put on your WhatsApp story earlier? Subscribe to my friend's channel when it said Riley's Minecraft. I'm sorry, but I think that's your alter ego.
No, that it's Frazzle Minecraft builds. Frazzle's Minecraft builds. It's not me. It's my friend Sam. It's good channel.
Oh, it's
Frazzle's
surprising.
Frazzle is just his name in France or something.
My name in French would be Riley Fraser. It doesn't change between countries, you twat.
You'd be surprised, my friend.
What do you mean? So yeah, what small YouTubers, like, do you have any friends that are YouTubers other than us that you think are gonna make it big?
I haven't got friends.
I mean, you do have a good point there.
Oh, my headphones are disconnected from my phone. This is not pleasant.
Wow.
We should just make this a really big plug.
Oh, my headphones are like not working.
Have you heard of Disney Plus? You
Yes.
can watch over 1,000 series.
I have Disney Plus. Butt plug.
Oh wait, my headphones aren't connected to my fucking phone right now. It's unpleasant.
Pleasant Park. We are 18 minutes into this podcast. We haven't actually addressed any of the points that I was going to ask.
My headphones aren't connecting.
We are having some technical difficulties here.
I'm trying here, okay?
Sorry, I was just Jesus Christ. Sorry, I was just clapping my cheeks.
Ah.
Wait, I'll be on and off. Oh wait a sec.
Oh, he be dead.
So.
Oh, he be back.
There we go. Jeez.
Let's get back to slagging off countries.
Alright, so
So Canada, right?
Oh,
no.
bro, you had to go there. You had to go straight. Yeah, you had to completely miss all the countries in between. Shit, there is literally no countries in between.
It's between.
Wait, no, there's Norway. Norway's in between us.
In between where?
Yeah, but Norway's
Sweden.
chill. We like Norway.
Yeah, but Okay. Ireland, there's nothing in between Canada
The
and
Isle of Man.
Ireland. So, the Isle of... That's not even a
It's not
country,
very-
so shut the fuck
It
up.
is.
It's not a
It
real
is.
place.
It's like saying the Earth isn't even a planet. It is a country.
I mean, who would call a country the Isle of Man? I mean, like, how racist are England? They got the fucking Isle of Wight and now the Isle of Man. Sexist and racist.
Ask Jesus, man.
And they got the fucking Falklands as well. What about the Spoonlands?
well. Who do you think named all the countries? Obviously, Lord.
Yeah, ask fucking Alexander Hamilton, my bro.
Fucking white people. It's white people.
I'm sorry, Riley. What are you?
That's the point.
Riley's just like confessing that he hates himself. This is a big moment right now, people.
People think that this is a diss, but I'm not taking the piss. I'm just taking a shot because I never miss. I'm gonna fucking end
Shut
this.
the fuck. Shut up.
Sorry to break it to you, but you're never becoming a rapper either.
Josh, why you gotta do this to him? Why you gotta...
Bro. My whole career was based off of those lines. A few beats and
When it
bars.
failed.
Okay, right. Back to serious questions.
Yeah, I'm slipping back. I'm not being a part of that. The
So-
like, it's like no sympathy there. Like, my career was really your career failed.
What cars do you want when you're older? Like, what cars do you like at the moment? Or vehicles? I'll say vehicles.
My dream car's a Bentley.
A Bentley. What one's that?
It's a Bentley.
That's really helpful. How many wheels does it have?
Bentley.
Oh, that's pathetic. I want to fucking.
Shut your mouth.
I want to fucking.
Okay, no, there's a line.
I want a
No, I don't care what.
tiger
what-
tank.
I don't care.
I want a German tiger tank. That's
I
what
want to like be on like a freeway and just look over and Riley in his tank. Tank and an oar is what you need. A tank and an oar. Just like turn around. Oh look, there he is.
Oh,
When you
actually
said
having a
I
patch.
thought you meant to a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a full
Riley's-
blown fucking tank just being
Yeah.
controlled by oars.
Yeah, Riley's
Yeah.
down the M2, rowing his tank down the road.
Yeah. Well, what else will you do with his tank?
Live on Sky News, a crazed lunatic from Canada.
Yeah, all you hear is like. as
no, I
like
wanna
from the
fucking-
background. From the background, all you hear is just Moscow. Yeah, she goes.
I want a fucking Apache helicopter. Like
You want to drive an Apache helicopter?
yes, yeah, down the M25.
You're gonna put wheels on it.
Riley
Wait,
picks
but-
up his kids from school and in a fucking like.
Wait. Did you just say you're going to put wheels on a helicopter?
Don't. Yeah.
You know that
I
an Apache
want to
has
watch.
wheels.
I want to watch
I don't
Riley
pay
pick up his
attention.
kids from school in a fucking Raptor.
Riley, we don't question my ways.
Oh.
What?
What? Sorry, we're all waiting for a response.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a response as well.
Yeah, but why? I'm convinced that I'm developing.
I wonder how a cracker sounds on the mic.
Oh, please
Don't.
No. No.
No.
No. It was like when me and Josh were doing the stream and he decided to eat some fucking pancakes right by the mic and then some crisps.
Why?
Apparently, it's an obsession.
Yeah, I mean, we
He's
could
an
be
addict.
we could be pleasing many different cultures.
Oh,
He's an addict. You could be adhering to a lot of fetishes right now, Josh.
maybe a biscuit.
Oh, a biscuit.
I may be a biscuit, but I have feelings.
Shh, just listen.
I really hate the sound of people eating. Like sometimes I'll deliberately put headphones on and
Riley
turn it
will,
up.
Josh, Riley will punch you through the microphone.
Yeah, I will. No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fart on the microphone. You know.
No.
And the smell will travel through the electric wires, and
Riley, enough has been done today. No.
no, that could make some
Sounds
content.
like a make.
What?
If you could get one YouTuber onto this podcast, who would it be? Within reason, we can't have fucking like KSI. We can't have anyone relevant on our channel.
Okay, so for YouTubers, because no one is relevant then to your logic.
Wait. You don't have to wait, by the way.
Okay.
Well, why are you? What is even the point?
I'll definitely have Jacob Sartorius on this.
Why?
I mean, why not? I mean, he's a music. Wait, is he TikTok or Musically?
Both.
I don't know.
He is the one that sung Hit or Miss, like the original Hit or Miss, not the one with Mia Khalifa. The
Pretty
original.
sure. Hey, wait, is this what Mia Khalifa is this?
Mia Khalifa, the one that goes Hit or Miss. You get something about
The-
missing.
Doesn't help. There are many Khalifas.
You got a
I'm not-
boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
I bet he doesn't miss.
Huh.
Josh, why are you complaining?
My watering cans are dark.
Okay, maybe your watering can wants to be a dick. Okay,
No, it's a dark.
a dog.
Completely different. Yeah, like wah, wah.
No, the thing is, well, I mean, my dick makes that sound, so they're very similar.
Well, every time Riley walks, he goes, what? What?
That is, it's so unbelievably true.
Why do you sound like a really weird duck UFO?
Oh my god!
Sure.
Standing on the floor.
And I've got to do a stream after this. Like,
In all fairness, I've got a bunch of clips for a video I need to put together, and I
you got a whole bunch of clips.
Yes, Riley. Yes. No questions. Just yes. Yes.
I mean, to be honest, I
and
can't
yes.
blame you. I've got a whole bunch of clips as well.
I mean, don't we
I think,
all? At a certain point, there has to be a limit, though. Like once you hit like 20, your body has to just go, nah.
No, it's you forgot 20,000.
Yeah, no, he does have a point. It depends on your
You
durability.
have. I think at a certain point, you just become one yourself.
Yeah,
Like, your
that's
entire
when,
body
that's
just
when you're a
changes.
netherite pickaxe. That's when you're a netherite pickaxe.
Pre
Like,
guts.
like, for example, my durability is 200, so I'm a gold pickaxe. You know, like my clit is like a gold pickaxe. Josh is.
You actually
like,
know, Riley, you genuinely much about Minecraft, you know. I had to break it to you like too soon, but you know way too much.
No, that's not the actual durability. I don't think. I might look that up.
You're proving my point even further here. The fact you're looking it up, actively searching for an answer here.
I mean, the thing is, I love Minecraft. It's like literally one of my
can
favorite
just-
games. So
Sorry, Jack, that you don't play.
yeah, it's like I'm doing a hardcore stream. That sounded so fucking wrong. I instantly regretted it as soon as those words left my mouth.
Keep coughing, and my mic is next to my throat, so you can feel my cough sweat.
Oh, yeah, I could feel that it actually vibrated my whole fucking room. It was like a vibrator.
I can't like. Oh, I can't screech anymore either.
I can't scream.
That's as high as I can go.
I can do it for you.
No,
do it.
please don't.
Yes. Yes.
Why
Thank
did you
you.
sound like my fucking...
I heard that echo. I actually heard that echo.
Why? I mean, what's the point, guys?
Why are you complaining, Riley?
I mean, it's a fucking scream. I don't get No,
Yeah,
just
just-
I
I've
feel,
taken
I
out
feel
an
like
earphone.
I feel like we've just ditched Riley's fucking questions right now. Wait, how many did you prepare?
I've got loads. I've got absolutely
Oh, well,
loads.
Oh,
start asking then.
But then you'll come up with something about having clips or whatever. That was
We
me
already
that came
did,
up with
okay?
that.
That
but
was
yeah.
you. Shut your mouth.
ask your questions, Riley.
So, right. So this year has been pretty shit so far. We've had a war nearly starting in January. We had Kobe Bryant's death. Rest in peace. We've had the coronavirus thingy, which that's not really relevant anymore because there's no more memes on Instagram about it, so we shouldn't really care about it. So, let's talk about what the future's going to hold. Do you think it'll get better, or do you think it's just going to get a lot more shit?
I feel like there has to be like a limit. There has to be a point where God's just like, nah, not done enough.
Oh, so you think it's God's plan for this then?
Yeah,
You
obviously.
start singing, don't you
It's
start
population
singing,
control.
Population control, yes. Actually, that's a fair point. So I was reading a conspiracy theory about this whole thing being a whole, thing to
Ouch.
reduce the population. Do you think that that could be true? Do you think that China made this so then people could limit, the amount of people? Because our population is becoming aging. It's like an aging population, which means more old people. So they've just got a whole bunch of boomers. But
They can't just make a disease that only works for old people. That's not exactly how it works.
They just did.
well, yeah, I mean, but then again, a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old have both died from the coronavirus. So it may
Well-
have adapted on its own. Got.
You're talking like it's actually true. I mean, no, it's not. No.
It could be. We don't know. It's China.
Just because it's the same as
this is coming from the country that had the
right,
one-child
it's the-
policy.
Right, it's the same. There is a paradigm there, and you know it. That's like saying, why? That's like saying, fucking, I could have 5 eyes, but you don't have 5 eyes.
But
I could be like. My
that's
real
like
name
if you
be-
could have 5 eyes, why don't you have 5 eyes?
Exactly. Because it's
No,
weird.
That makes no sense. That doesn't have any relevance to the fucking coronavirus. That's like saying hot potatoes aren't cold.
Because you're going. Well, they could make it. Doesn't mean they did.
It's called a conspiracy theory, alright?
It's called bullshit. No.
What next? God isn't real. That's gonna be a new one to hear, isn't it?
What's happening next, Santa?
Tinkerbell who?
I will call Santa at 3 a.m. right now. Don't test me.
Don't
Oh, I
check
forgot
it,
what that
it's
YouTube
spooky.
channel was, like J Station or whatever it was. The thing that
Yeah.
did like calling XXX Tentacion at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's really disrespectful because X was an amazing guy. Liked him. Banging music. But
You're
Right.
talking. Okay, you're getting that like Obama stuff with your words right now. It's like, yeah, X a great guy. Loved him. Nice guy. I loved him. Listen to his music. I liked it when he said ah.
my favourite X line, not that this has any relevance to anything, but it's George W. Bush right on the pussy, yeah. Curious George, I can't say the next word. Yeah,
So insightful.
it's actually like the quote that I live by. To this
What,
day.
His
George
words
W-
right in front of me.
What, George W. Bush, honestly, yeah.
No, it's right
kids.
on her pussy, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me enunciate my words here. Yeah.
I'm gonna have 7 kids, and I'm gonna call one George, one Bush, one W. George W. Bush.
Why did you
George
put
W.
that in the wrong
Pussy.
order?
George Bush W.
Shut up.
His name's
You
George.
get what I
His
mean.
name's George.
There's
His
7
name's George
words.
W. Bush.
7
name's
words,
George.
7 kids. That's
His name's George W. Bush.
Yeah.
okay. Right, I'm gonna move on to the next question before we start making fun of Americans.
I wanna have 7 kids. Sleepy, grumpy, Jersey.
That's
I
the
could keep going, but
that's the gnomes of Notre Dame, isn't it?
it's right. The gnomes of Notre Dame. How did you manage to mix three things? Yeah, no,
The Snow White and the like seven gnomes or whatever.
you're taking jokes now, Riley. This isn't a good.
But yeah,
Snow
right.
Seven.
Before I say anything else that's going to cause offence to either Americans or Chinese people, Resident Evil #3 is coming out April 28th, I believe. Like the
Oh,
remake.
shit.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah.
So, what have either of you played Resident Evil? Like any of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you excited for the remake of #3 or?
I'm excited for like the aspects of it. I'm not excited for Nemesis because every time I looked at Nemesis, I shit myself when I was younger. Honestly, I was terrified of him.
Here's
Really?
the biggest shit in. Have you played the demo
No,
or the preview, or even watched it?
I haven't seen anything to do with the new Resident Evil 3 game.
No, I'm trying to keep
I'm
it
go-
secret
I'm-
until it's released.
Yeah,
'cause
I
wanna
want to
experience
go
it.
in. I want to go in completely blind.
I mean, I've played #3.
I
like,
didn't.
the
I'm
original #3.
Yeah, I played #3. I'm only gonna get the remake of the games that I've actually played. 'Cause I didn't play the original 2 or the 1. I played 3. I played 4, and I played
Biohazard was an amazing game.
6. I didn't play Biohazard.
Why?
I saw it. It didn't feel like Resident Evil to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. It
It
seems
was
so
a good
different.
game. It's a good game, but it's not a good Resident Evil game.
I
in
think
my
they
opinion.
shouldn't have called it Resident Evil. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think it's like the whole Fast and Furious thing, like Hobbs and Shaw. I don't think they should have. Like, it would have been a good movie without the fact of it being Fast and Furious.
probably sure. Yeah,
If you get what I mean.
it isn't actually linked. I think the only thing that carries on is that they don't like each other.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
and-
I'm pretty sure that's why it is that, because that's how the whole we don't like each other. This cliche, and now we're good friends. And now Dwayne The Rock Johnson's fucking my sister. Yeah, that's not like.
I was about to say that I wouldn't mind if he was fucking my sisters, and then I realised how young my sisters are.
Yeah, but it's Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, that makes a 3-year-old and a fucking 26-year-old able to fuck him.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Dwayne. Lil
The
Wayne.
Rock.
Big Wayne.
And the Rock's cock.
Anyway.
So, Jack, you said about Persona 5. It's an Asian game. And that's all I've got from it. Can you explain what it's about?
It's a JRPG, first of all, to get your facts straight. It's basically like it's got. We all have fucking issues, right? It's basic. Think of it. So it's got like the storyline of like an anime and shit, yeah. Without like all the over the top. Oh, look at me! This girl has like
Tits.
two King Kongs.
No.
No, so it's basically like, yeah, it's really character driven, so it's proper story based, character based, everything like that. You actually
So the
like
one that you
the
made
character,
me try and play.
I think. I don't
So,
know.
I was streaming yesterday, and
Yeah.
someone joined my stream and they were explaining it, and what I got from it was that they're Asians.
Think of it like Josh would get like it's like JoJo's but a video game, but you're in high school and you don't look like you're 25.
He's 25.
No, he looks like Joe's first in high school, Josh.
Yeah, no, he's like 16.
He shouldn't be, because he looks bigger. If you look bigger than Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you are not 16.
I mean, you can be.
Yeah, it's all a matter of
Again,
perspective, to be honest.
Just because you can be doesn't mean you are.
But look at Jojo. He can be, and he is. So I don't know what you're trying to get at, Jack.
I know you tell me.
You need to what?
I know you tell me.
Who said you needed a tampon?
Maybe I do.
So the fighting style. That's the. So I was told that it's sort of similar to Pokemon. Like
In a
the
sense,
fighting style, like
in
the.
in like a sense, it's like I think of it more like, you ever played Final Fantasy, like the old ones?
Yeah.
kind of like that kind of sense. So each one has their own like. So everyone except you can make your own like group of people. Yeah. Everyone has their own persona except for you. You can use basically a bunch of like a mix. Because you're like that's like a broken like chosen one power or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And then so like you can take personas. That's the Pokemon aspect, but it's very much a Final Fantasy kind of fight system. Anyway.
So, again, right, back to that sort of game. Is there any other games that you've played that are similar to it, or would you say it's completely unique in its...
I wouldn't say it's like 100% unique, but like I feel like it's got like a very unique aspect to it. It's very much like it is its own game, and it's not trying to copy anything else.
Right.
And if you can find another game where you have a cat that turns into a car and you drive that cat, then you can tell me.
Transformers.
Alright, Bumble Meow, no.
Totoro. No, not Totoro. Yeah, Totoro.
Totoro's not turned into a car.
No, but he has like this weird cat car thing.
Yeah, but he is not the car himself.
No, but he has a cat car.
Yeah, but Totoro's a film. So there's a difference. Though.
Dumb and Dumber. They have like that dog car.
Okay, next question. Next question. Fucking hell. This is a dog. Meow.
Have either of you played Detroit Becoming Human?
Yes. Actually, I've played bits of it, but I know all like the story.
Opinions.
Most of the story. Controversial.
What's controversial? I mean, like...
it's very like touchy subjects are being used there, but they've done it really well, I'd say.
Okay.
Well, Josh hasn't played it, so
that was a lovely conversation. I'm trying to think of games that we've all played. What games have we all played that have a story?
This is in Minecraft story right now.
Minecraft story mode. Ooh.
Wait, so okay, now on like the aspect of that, have you ever played like Telltale games, and if so, what ones like would you say is the best?
Minecraft story mode 2. That's because it's the only one I've played. What about yous?
Hee.
I was gonna like leave. I would wait for like 5 minutes there and come back, but I realised.
I was actually really scared because I thought I disconnected. I was
Jack tried to do a ha. He failed. Okay. Emphasis on tried. This is my point here.
So, the Dooby Boy channel itself. If you could describe it in 3 words, what would you be?
Bunch of twats.
That's 4 words.
Bunch of twat.
It's plural.
Okay, no,
for
make it
twats.
like a buncher, but like BUNCHA.
That's copyrighted music. Hey. Wait, we're not even monetized, so we can't get copyright.
But if this ever gets like to the point that it can be, it will get striked.
Okay, that's not.
I don't think anyone's actually gonna give a fuck about this podcast if we get big.
Talk to the algorithm, right? That's what I'm saying. So Sony are ruthless.
Sony?
Yeah, no, Michael Jackson's stuff is owned by Sony Music.
Is it?
Are they?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, it looks like Sony owns all the shit stuff then. I'm joking, I love Michael Jackson.
About to say, you got 5 seconds.
And I like Spider-Man.
Josh
Well, I
just
don't
like
Spider-Man.
snapped. Josh just snapped his own arm in rage right now.
I'm just gonna see him like waddling to my door with a fucking dislocated arm. Like flopping around.
We're losing Riley's sanity like day by day, right?
Well, I mean, the fact that I'm in a pitch black room talking to a whole bunch of...
That's a fair point. Never mind.
Well, I just
talking to a
realised that...
bunch of twats. That's what I'm saying, Riley. Use the words.
I've lost an egg.
Alright,
Lost an egg. Like,
Yeah, I've
These are
lost
dark
an egg.
These are dark times, people.
I've lost my egg.
how about you,
Yes.
Josh?
How about what, mate?
What would you describe the Dooby Boys as in 3 words?
I can't stop. Shut up.
I don't know.
Why don't you know? You should know.
A coffee. Sorry.
A Toblerone.
Pieces of shit.
Ah! I mean, that's probably the most accurate description we've ever had.
Okay, are you dissing bunch of twats right now?
That's 4 words, Jack. 4.
No, like a buncher, like buncha.
Or just bunch of twats.
Shut
Bunch
up.
of twats.
I tried that, but I wanted to make it like a category, so I put a.
Oh, a
No,
bunch of twats.
scratch that, and bunch of twats.
And that doesn't even make any grammatical
That
sense.
doesn't make sense.
I mean, I think that's what he was going for. To be
Listen, yeah. Oh, listen. What?
I'm sorry, it actually felt like you were in my head.
He was. That's the point. Seriously, can you stop, like, having a sloppy shit in the middle of the fucking...
Oh.
Sorry, just pour myself another drink.
I'm not even
Why are
gonna...
you going quiet to listen to it? You hate it, but you're getting really quiet.
English works underwater.
I found my egg. It was in the fridge.
I'm not even gonna fucking ask.
Why was my egg in the fridge?
It
The
even
question
works
is, why
underwater.
isn't it in the fridge?
Billy Mays here reflects.
I have no idea. Can you hear me drinking?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I love we're always going quiet to listen to his noises. This isn't okay.
That really hurt.
Billy Mays here reflects tape. Oh wait, that's fuck.
Why are you going quiet?
Because we know you're drinking. We're very curious.
I'm
The
done now.
curious incident of the dog in the night time.
Drink again, boy. What?
You better shut up.
of some of that OJ.
I could feel the bass in that J, you know.
Antonio is the best man on planet Earth. Can you hear me, Jack?
I can more than hear you right now.
Yeah. Why is Riley's... I get wet like a pussy. Yeah.
Because he does.
Yeah, I mean, I have a shower every day, so...
That's dirty.
A shower a day keeps the pussy away.
And that, kids, is why Riley is single.
I'm not
What,
gonna
there's-
die now. Right, bro, you don't know. I could have a secret woman up my sleeve. Not up my sleeve.
My sleeve.
Is she that small?
Yeah.
Is that your question now? Why have you? Oh, okay. That is the current concern. That's small to put up his sleeve.
There's world starvation going on, but that's
Not the fact that he's found a woman and stuffed her in his sleeve. Is she small?
Yeah. How small is she? If she can fit up your sleeve, then she must be like 2 foot.
Bro, my arm is not 2 foot long.
At least 5. Come on.
How would you?
No, like you got one regular arm and one arm's like 7 foot long, and he's walking around.
Why is it so long?
Oh, I struggle
trying
to
to-
find a girl that's shorter than me that I can go out with, if you get what I mean.
Shorter than you.
Yeah, because I want someone shorter than me, because I want to feel dominant for once.
Jesus Christ.
But the thing is, the only people that are shorter than me that I've dated were dominant to me, so like, that's real nice.
Go out with someone that's the same height as you.
Yeah, but there is no one that has the same height as me.
You'll chop their legs off.
Okay, Jack, what you got? I'm joking, bro.
I haven't. I've just been like observing here, and now the first time I had to stare for the past like 5 minutes, just chop her legs off.
Take out her knees.
Yeah, take her knees, put them in a box, freeze them, sell them. Easy 50
And
quid.
sell them to farms.
50 pence at least.
They can be used as fertilizer.
What, her knees?
No, her whole fucking body.
Yeah.
Wind her up and sprinkle it on the field.
Like,
No, if you're into that sort of kinky shit.
I'd rather not.
whatever you say.
So, Netflix. What's something that you'd recommend to watch?
At
I
the
haven't been
moment.
watching Netflix.
Have you watched? You need to watch. Okay, Josh, because you watch anime. You need to watch Beastars.
Beastars?
Bro, I watch anime.
Like
Watch
Boogie.
Beastars.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
like
Weird Wolf.
Beast. Yeah, it's really good.
The wolf that finds the rabbit. I don't know, because of the art style is really weird.
Josh, trust me, it is worth it. It's really good. You know Zootopia?
Yeah.
You know how much everyone likes Zootopia?
Yeah.
No,
It's
I
basically
hated
like
Zootopia.
Riley, you got 5 seconds to say that. Basically, it's legit just straight Zootopia. Like honestly, it is so good. You need to watch it.
Wait, do you mean Zootropolis?
No.
Same thing.
Zootopia. Oh, wait. What's Zootopia then?
Zootopia, they're the same thing, but they're different names in different countries. I'm assuming you're talking about the
alright.
thing with the fox and the rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zootropolis in the UK, Zootopia in like America, China.
We say
Africa.
Zootopia.
You poor boy.
No.
Zootropolis
Johnson.
sounds better.
Well, Zootopia is easier to say. So.
Yeah, but Zootropolis just sounds.
Yeah, well, I knew what Jack meant.
Yeah, well, like that's because
'Cause
you two are like normal. So like.
Go on, say it.
Yeah, I said normal.
Yeah.
That is an
Yeah.
insult. That's probably the biggest insult I've ever said.
Oh, my cat stinks of shit.
Maybe a cat is a shit.
Maybe it's because you farted.
Oh, I think it's all this water.
How does water stick? That's actually a fair point. So do you know when you shit in some water,
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
like people in Africa going to drink that shitty water?
No.
Yeah. No.
How do they drink my shitty water?
No, not our shitty water. Like they shit in the water and then they drink it.
No, they don't.
Then where do they shit?
On the floor.
No, I mean like there's animal shit in there, isn't there? Like there's always on the ads. It's like. Adopt
Or is it like-
a black child in Africa.
What kind of ads are you watching? It's just like some weird.
There's
Maybe
a big
actually-
rhino shitting in a pond, and then a kid comes up and picks it up and
Directly
starts
into the
drinking
kid.
it.
Directly
I'm
into
sorry.
With a
What-
fucking
what-
Subway cup.
I'm sorry. What charities are you donating to?
UNICEF, man, it's weird.
Yeah, I've been donating to Brazzers. You know, it's a really good charity. You know, I really support what they do.
Who's that?
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't question. 30 seconds quicker.
Oh, man.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, right. Why you tell them?
How do you not know? I mean, like, everyone knows.
Well, not everyone, because I don't.
You must be joking, Josh. I can't
No.
really say it on this, otherwise we'll get demonetised, even though we're not monetised. But like,
I'd like to know right now.
oh, I forgot that you just spoiled my joke, Josh. The thing is, I bet he actually knows, and he's just making
No,
me say
I
porn.
actually don't.
It's a porn
Yes.
thingy.
This is the podcast, people.
Happy now?
No.
That sounded so upset.
I was expecting more.
You sound. You sound like you just witnessed your cat's death.
No, she's biting my feet.
Aww. How old is your cat?
Coming up to.
This is what, in cat years or real years?
Bit
Really,
early,
you idiot.
bit early to be into feet, you know. Yes, Riley, she was born 2 seconds ago.
No, in cat years or real years, because cat years
Real
are different,
years.
aren't they? So like dog years as well, like they have different measurements. It's
How?
like-
How can a dog measure how old it is?
No, they got. Oh, no, it's like
Asking.
it's like 16 years old. It's like, wait 1 second, let me look it up.
Josh, just ask. It's not that hard.
Well, when I try talking to my cat, she just bites me.
Bite her back.
I have.
Yeah, no, it's a genuine
Yeah.
thing. It's how to convert
Keep it
your
going.
cat's age to human years. It's like a 1-year-old cat would be 7-year-old
Come
in
here, Rosie. I'm going to ask you a question. No, don't run. Just come here.
Ask your
I
fucking-
think if you wanted to come, I think the one thing you don't say is don't run.
Run. Boom.
How old are you? No, she don't like that. I just tried whispering to her.
I mean, you're not supposed to ask girls how old they are.
Oh, okay, I'll go get my other cat. He hates me more.
What, Q?
Wait, how do you know?
Because I actually listen to when you talk.
But when I'm talking to my cat, she listen.
No, I mean, like, as in, you've mentioned them before. Because you like Impractical Jokers.
Oh yeah. That's why.
Riley,
That's why I called him
Riley
what he
knows
is.
too much.
I don't know too much, I actually just listen. Like, I'm probably the only male that listens.
Oh no, he does like me right now. He's purring.
Ooh.
Well, he was purring before I touched him.
You shouldn't touch
Yeah,
pussy
now he's
like that.
running.
I think
Why?
I've got a massive list of questions, so I'll just ask them in the next
ask them.
podcast.
No, ask him now. Keep it going.
What? Well, I mean,
It's
like,
only
we're gonna end up
10:15.
getting sidetracked by pussies, aren't we?
No, just ask.
What?
Okay, so we've all played Borderlands. We played it when we went to your house, Jack.
Yeah.
Have you played Borderlands 3?
No, I want to though.
Oh, okay, this makes this next question irrelevant then. I'll move on to the next. Right, so back to Borderlands. So, out of the characters, I think it's the Borderlands 2. Is that the one with Claptrap, Handsome Jack, the shooty one with the... Oh, fuck, I forgot her name.
There are a lot of shooty Borderlands games, right?
Actually, there's 3 Borderlands games. Jack. So there's not a lot. There's only
Yeah,
3.
They're all shooty, aren't they?
So there's Handsome Jack. There's Claptrap. The one that we played. What one was that? That was number 2. So
That
out of
was
those
pre-sequel.
characters that you can be. Yeah.
Mm.
Who is, do you think, the best to play as?
Oh.
Claptrap.
Claptrap is the most fun to play as, I'd say.
Mm.
Like effectiveness, the gunslinger, I'd say.
Ah.
Nah.
Which,
Claptrap.
out of Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, which one do you think has the better story?
Well, I haven't finished pre-sequel, so I'd say it's 2.
Ah,
Who farted?
that was not a
If
fault.
you're if you're asking who, it was you.
Funnily enough.
Whoever did the rhyme did the crime.
You
Yes,
then.
Riley.
Get it? Because like you said, if you're asking who, it was you. Like, and that rhymes. So like,
I know.
so it was actually Jack that farted.
And
Okay then.
Well, that's it. But you
No,
just
I'm
rhymed.
going to
I'm
play some
totally
Rainbow
confused.
because I can.
Have you heard of the urban legend, the Bunny Man? On Bunny Man Bridge.
What, man?
The Bunny Man, like rabbit.
Yeah, the Easter
No.
Bunny.
No, no, like it's an urban legend.
No.
How have you not? It's literally like one of the most like influential thingies.
Influent.
What are you on about?
Alright,
No.
I'll read it to you.
I don't know about your influenza, Riley.
What the fuck's an influenza?
It's an illness. So.
So,
Ahem.
the Bunny Man is an urban legend that originated from 2 incidents in Fairfax County, Virginia in 1970, but has been spread
Yeah.
throughout the Washington, D.C. area. The legend has many variations, blah blah blah. Most involve a man wearing a rabbit costume who attacks people with an axe or hatchet. The thing is, so it says here, it's basically, so, there was this prison, mentally insane prison thingy, an asylum, that's the one, that they were moving people to a different prison, mental asylum, and as they were going there, they passed under this bridge, and it crashed.
And there was a bunny inside.
No, all the drivers, all the
Sam got
drivers, they got out and died. But 10, I think it was 10 or 7, I can't remember, of the inmates, they managed to escape. And throughout the
They're all
next few
just
days,
bunnies.
no, shut up. Every day,
This is actually
police kept finding skinned bunnies underneath the bridge or hanging from the bridge. And then soon after that, they started finding the inmates being hung, like dead, skinned, like the bunnies were on the bridge.
Influential.
Until there was one more person, who was the final
Yeah.
inmate, and he was the person. But there were reports of people seeing a man in a bunny costume guarding the bridge, saying, "Oh, you're trespassing," and chasing them with an axe.
maybe it's just like a really, really protective birthday party. A really top class birthday party. Because it very well could be.
It could be, but I doubt it.
Is anyone
Yeah, but
even watching?
I think so. I think Casey's watching. Oh no, we've got yeah, Casey's here, and she said she's so disturbed.
What the actual fuck? Who's Chloe Brooks?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, Stan knows who Chloe is. I just realised if she's watching the stream. Yeah, she's basically someone that watched one of mine and Stan's streams, and she watches a lot of them.
Chloe, he's single.
He's
No,
up for grabs.
shut up. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck.
What's
Oh
the
my god, we've got
requirement, man?
3 people watching. That's like a lot. But yeah, so back to
Doesn't
the
want
urban
to
legend.
judge.
Yeah, there was a police report, I think it was in 2000 and something, I can't remember, of somebody witnessing a guy who had So, on the train track, yeah, so there was a train track, and underneath it's like a bridge. Like, do you know those little tiny, like in Rochester, for example? Do you know you've got the little bridge with the train track on,
Yeah.
and you got the little underpass? It's one of those, but it's like quite low and small.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone had passed through there, and they saw this man in a bunny suit and a hatchet, and they
Hoochhead?
what?
A hoochhead?
Hatchet.
Nah, hoochhead.
Yes.
Oh, Santa.
He had a 4-inch head.
Guapo.
And apparently, the bunny man chased him off and was like, "Yo, you're trespassing" or whatever. And then the next day, he got out of bed. And had the sound like opposite his house. There was like a construction, like an unfinished house thingy, and there was just a guy in a bunny suit hitting like the wood with a hatchet.
Minecraft.
Basically, Minecraft. Yeah. It's like Stampy Longnose. He was a rabbit.
What is the point of this?
No, it's just a urban legend, and I want to ask you
Wait,
something.
where is it? Where is it? I can't find it.
The bunny man.
Bunny
No, the
Land.
point.
Oh yeah. So basically, so the point of this was that it's an urban legend, and it's not like people
Where?
don't know whether it's real or not. Wait, where?
Where?
Washington, I think. Isn't it?
No, it was It was in Virginia, but it had been like told throughout Washington DC. And... Shut the fuck up. Yeah. So, do you know urban legends are generally like, they don't know whether they're real or not. They're most probably fake. The interesting thing about this one is that they actually use the full names, which generally in urban legends you don't get the full names of people. And it just makes it seem that little bit more real. And the fact that there had been loads and reports of it, that makes it seem like as if it's not actually an urban legend.
Maybe you're the bunny man and you're just bigging yourself up.
What?
So that was a good podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
No, right, it's like, this guy's good, I wonder who he is. Whoever he is, he must be a fucking genius.
Okay, says we're fucked up.
Guy. We're not, but...
What?
Okay, says we're fucked up.
Do either of you know any urban legends?
Yeah, well, I know one called the Batty Man. If you're out too late at night and you don't wash your hands, the Batty Man will come for you and slap both of your cheeks.
No,
Vigorously.
Like on a serious note, do you know?
No, yeah, the Batty Man. The Batty Man is real, okay? You can say what you want. The Batty Man will come and get you.
Yeah.
I know that because I'm friends with him.
or maybe you are him.
Well,
No,
you
I
can be
know-
friends
I
with
know-
an urban legend.
Yeah, because I'm his best mate.
I thought you said you didn't have any friends.
Yeah, because the Batty Man killed them all.
And you're still friends with him.
No comment.
Okay. But yeah, do you know any like ghost stories or anything that you'd like to share? Like
No.
serious.
Well,
Do you know any ghost stories or urban legends or conspiracy theories? I'm open for anything really.
No, I don't know. Was that conspiracy about fucking like Lincoln and Kennedy being linked or something? Because I read one of those.
Elaborate.
I don't remember because I think I was on I was on my way home and one of my friends passed me like a thing and it pretty much said like the most like looking for a reason conspiracy I've ever seen in my life, basically. Like, because what was it? Because Lincoln was assassinated on like Monroe Avenue, and then Kennedy was with Marilyn Monroe the day before he died, and like Washington was killed in Washington, and then Kennedy was something to do with Washington and so on and so forth, and it's just looking for reasons. Like, it's coincidence? Yes, I think not. But yeah, because people are weird.
Wait. Lincoln?
And Kennedy, yeah, their assassinations. Apparently, people were conspiring that they were linked. They're not.
I was about to say that has no fucking sense behind it whatsoever.
Look, I didn't think this through before you asked. You put me on the spot, okay? Shut up.
No, it's like there's this other conspiracy theory that the Queen eats people.
What?
No, like the whole royal family.
Yeah, because she does.
No, like I'm being serious. Like there was a whole like theory about how the Queen, because she's so old, and human meat has a lot of energy in it, and loads of people say, "Oh yeah, she's got loads of energy," you know, that sort of thing.
She's had her Weetabix.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's
Like the Queen and her Weetabix. Any other questions?
I do, but like, I think we might have to save them for our next podcast.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
But chum.
And to be honest, I don't really think anyone really gives a fuck whether we do them now or next podcast, but you know.
Fair point.
I love how we said that Stanley was going to join halfway through, and
It took too
Where
long.
is
We
he?
couldn't be America.
wait, why is he in
He's-
fucking America? He shouldn't be travelling this whole Corona shit. It's just fucked up the travel.
Right, so insensitive.
I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Well, that
Wait,
wraps it
did
up.
he say he was going to drive through?
Actually, that's a good point. Actually.
Or did you say he was going to drive?
He said he was eating. He had to, like,
Yeah, he's taken a rather long time to eat.
Maybe he's part of the royal family, is eating people.
He is
Maybe
the
he is the queen. Yeah.
He is the Queen. He is Lizzie. Him and Liz are connected.
Yeah, no, it's obvious.
Yeah, me and
Obviously.
Liz are on a first name basis, and by that I mean the restraining order says so.
Restraining order who?
Nothing.
Is
You know, like if you can see your reflection in water, can you drink mirrors?
Yes,
Yeah,
maybe.
technically, yeah.
Because you know that massive mirror in my room, it's looking real tempting right now. So
I'm listening to our own podcast, and it's really hard to figure out if you're talking or the podcast is.
So,
I feel like if we just make a bunch of noises now and go again and stop and go again. And like when you hear your own voice, it makes it harder to like talk internally as well.
I can hear my own voice right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
but can you talk at the same time as hearing your own voice? Like say like a really long sentence.
I can't speak when I think.
Is there anything else anyone wants to say, or shall we put this podcast to an end?
Before
That's up to you.
Josh has a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I think we've all lost the will to live during this podcast.
I
We're
lost
getting
it
there.
before the podcast.
I'm in.
I'm in
Same.
a process, so you know.
Oh no. Your voice cracked.
Mine.
No. Right. Righto.
No, that's not me. I'm Stanley.
I just listened to it.
No, that was Stanley.
Why are you listening out for voice cracks, Josh?
No, I heard it on the podcast.
Wait, are you watching from the beginning?
No, like just a minute ago.
No, okay. Well, maybe it was you.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't.
Oh, too
Well-
bad.
So
Okay,
that wraps up for this podcast. I hope you did indeed enjoy it. I just realised that I named it the wrong thing.
And it's been that way for the past 2 hours, people.
So, thank you for watching this bullshit. And I'll see you in the next podcast. Well, actually, you're going to see me in the next 2 minutes because I'm doing a live stream as well. So,
Don't worry, Riley, I'll be watching.
Right,
let's go. Adios.
Man.